Hi, I'm Councilwoman Kesha Hodge Washington, and welcome to this episode of Kesha on the Job. Today I'll be doing a little something different. I will be doing a ride-along with the Office of Homeless Solutions as we do outreach to our unsheltered population here in the city. The purpose of today's ride-along is to, one, provide services to those in need, and two, we're going to help dispel some of the myths regarding homelessness in our city. Homelessness is a sensitive topic, and I hope that today's episode sparks some conversations, not just with me, but also with you, and as we reassess what can we be doing differently when it comes to dealing with our unsheltered neighbors. So I hope that you enjoy today's episode. So welcome to Kesha on the Job. I am here with Jacqueline, one of our outreach specialists with the Office of Homeless Solution. Jackie, tell me a little bit about yourself. How did you get into this field?
So years ago, I made some choices that put me in a position that I was on the streets or I was addicted. And then I made different choices and just wanted to be one of the people that gets to go out and show people that they deserve better than what they're giving themselves right now or what they're allowing for themselves.
So tell me a little bit about the role of an outreach specialist.
Really, it's going out and engaging with the individuals who are experiencing homelessness, meeting them where they're at and really listening to what their needs are or what they feel their needs are. I do a lot in the community. I meet with a lot of community groups and neighborhood groups. I follow up on our CARES cases that get submitted from the constituents in the neighborhoods that I work with.
And I should start off by saying thank you for the service you do to District 8. I know probably get a lot of calls and not always appreciative, but I wanted to say thank you for what you do because I have seen the benefits of your work. So what does a typical day look like for you?
I spend most of my day in the field. A lot of it is going to certain areas where I've maybe noticed an encampment or somebody's called and said that there were unsheltered individuals, engaging with those. I also follow up on areas where we've gotten somebody into shelter or they're just not there anymore to see if people have shown back up or if they have moved down the street. So really it's just a lot of in the field work and following up with the community.
Out of curiosity, do you find that your experience, having lived experience gives you more credibility with those that you encounter in the field?
I think it makes it easier for them to open up. A lot of individuals are pretty shut down. They are in a community where they feel sometimes judged or invisible. And so when you can meet them where they're at and share that you've got some of the similar experiences from your past, I think it definitely encourages them to be a little bit more open to accepting services, to know that they're not stuck in that situation.
And I would venture to go one step further, the fact that you can say, I've walked that path and here I am, it probably gives them hope as well.
Oh, it does, yeah. They're a little bit more willing to talk with you, not always accept services right away, but they're definitely willing to talk more with you.
I think there are several different myths about homelessness that our community holds. I think part of what we should be working on is to dispel some of those myths. What do you think is one of the most popular myths when it comes to homelessness?
Every unsheltered individual is on drugs.
I would agree with you on that one.
Or they don't want to get better or they don't want to be indoors. And it's very not true. You just have to find out what their needs are. Some of them have been disconnected from their family for years. Some of them are addicted. Some of them went through a divorce and have no addiction, no mental health. They are financially not able to be housed at this time on their own. So I think those are probably the main ones.
Yeah, no, I would agree with you. I think we do see, I do see a substantial number of feedback saying that they're choosing to live this lifestyle. But I think sometimes we don't know the story or the backstory behind everyone's experience.
Somebody's 10 years old, their dream is not to become homeless and addicted as an adult. This wasn't a goal for any unsheltered individual, but sometimes life has really unfortunate circumstances and they end up in this place and it's hard to find your way out of it without a little bit of help.
So we're on the job. Where are we heading to? What can I expect as I do this ride along?
So
Earlier this week, I received a call from one of our CAOs who had found a father and daughter that were living in between two walls, the backside of a car wash. And at the beginning of the week, they were not willing to accept services. They just wanted to stay there or pack up their stuff and move along. And so she continued to outreach them every day. And yesterday I spoke with them and they were open to it. And then this morning I went out and spoke with them and they accepted shelter. So
that is exciting.
We are going there to do the confirm everything and make sure they've got all their belongings packed up, and then CBI will be coming to transport them to shelter.
That's excellent. That's excellent. And I noticed when you started off, you said you got a call from a CAO. So I know this, but for the benefit of those that are watching, that is a collaboration between our police department and that's our community action officer.
Yeah, we have a great relationship with our CAOs and Olive PD. They can call us anytime they find an unsheltered individual who's wanting services, and we'll go out and assist with getting them placed at heat relief or in a shelter, sometimes detox if they're requesting that. So we have a great relationship with them.
And you also talked about, you had talked to them earlier this week and they declined, but now we get to hopefully successfully place them into services. So I think one of the lessons learned, at least for those that don't deal in this space, is sometimes it takes a little bit of relationship building and time to earn their trust.
You have to be willing to offer them something better than what they've become accustomed to.
Hello.
How you doing?
This is Ruben.
Hi, Ruben. Nice to meet you. I'm Kesha.
Keisha?
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Yeah, I mean,
So how long have you guys been here?
6 months.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited for you now.
Are you?
Get to do something different. Yeah. Items ready to go?
They're already in the car.
Okay. Oh, you
Oh,
were
so
ready.
so
Okay,
I'm
I love
ready.
it. I love it.
Once
Ready
they-
to go.
Once they told me, all the benefits and, the great things that can, that you guys offer to change my life, and I said, let's do it. That's the only reason why I became homeless was because of my finger. I
Mhm.
wasn't working, and I had, no money coming in,
Mhm.
so I had to give up the apartment. Couldn't pay for the car no more, and yeah, and I didn't realize I could have got on disability.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I never knew about all that stuff. Cause all I did was work all my life,
Mhm.
and I didn't know all these other options.
You're there.
So like right here, like in this area where you see the bed at,
Mhm.
that's where another bed's at, like a futon type. I
Mhm.
have a fake TV up on the wall because there's no electricity. But and then the next one is my son's storage where he keeps all his personal stuff. So we have a divider there.
Okay.
And then the next one was my other friend who was renting.
Mhm.
Not renting. I can't say that. 'Cause how can
Yeah.
I charge your man? But
But who was staying there?
but,
You
he'd
guys.
bring me some food. No.
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of trade-offs.
Yeah. They just said nothing. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we could do better than that. I'm glad you made the
Definitely.
best of a bad situation, but we can do better than that.
Yeah.
You'll be pleasantly surprised. I
Yeah.
think there's some services that may be able to help you figure out what the next steps are because no one should be living like this. Excited for you.
Are you?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right.
Because it's like, we get this, we make some decisions and we don't always get to see them in action. And here I
Right.
get to see it in action and make it a
Really?
difference in people's lives.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Then.
This is
I'm
awesome.
glad. I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for you too. So, and I thank you. I really do appreciate you taking the time to share your story with me.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah.
So we do have a plan.
Okay.
Okay.
They're going to take you over to SOS.
Okay.
I
I'm
know.
going to have one car wait here for your daughter.
Okay.
And then they will also bring you back here.
Okay.
So you can get a couple more of your things and then get you back to the shelter.
Awesome.
And they'll bring your daughter over there if she shows up while you're in
Well,
between.
okay. Beautiful.
But your spots are there, okay?
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, because
Okay.
I really need her to get out.
I know.
Yeah.
So you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Is there a mustache in Mexico? Yes. I'm ready.
Yeah. I really don't have the words to put into it, but it was refreshing to see that we are tangibly making a difference in someone's lives, in two lives, and hopefully we can come back for the remainder of those individuals that are there. So a couple of takeaways. One, it goes back to our earlier conversations about the myths of homelessness. Many people presume homelessness is a result of substance abuse. And when he shared his story, he shared, like many individuals, he was working a full-time job, he was taking care of things, and he ran into a health crisis. He was unable to work, and he had limited resource to be able to continue to, um, carry himself through it. And he ended up losing his home, and he ended up having to be homeless. So many times, homelessness is not a choice. And the other takeaway I would want him to say is that we are doing as a city, and we are providing resources and services, because at the end of the day, I think the we need to be cognizant of the human life that is affected when we see a shopping cart or we see someone on the side of the street. We need to be a little more compassionate and not go to the place of this person is probably on drugs. We don't know their story, and they are just human, just like us, and we can be better. I'm optimistic that hopefully this will show people that when we're bringing shelter and services into their community, we are not helping, quote unquote, those people and bringing negative things into their community, but we are bringing resources for those that need it into their community. And hopefully this softens the heart of some of our residents when it comes to providing homeless shelters and pocket shelters in their community. They are more open and responsive to those.